Mental health progress often feels really unclear because it's an invisible process, right? It's something that you think and feel, and emotions are so messy and just very powerful that even though you are making progress, sometimes it doesn't feel like it, especially if you have an emotional trigger or if you have a mental spiral. They're really hard to track when you're going through it, even though you're making progress. So let me show you how to track it so you stay motivated, empowered, encouraged, and you can still know that what you're doing is actually working. And it's a very, very simple process. You track frequency, duration, and intensity. In a very simplified way, frequency, how often is it happening? Duration, how long is it lasting? And intensity, how intense is it? You have to create these measures for yourself in order to know that what you're doing is actually working. For example, let's say panic attacks. That's a really easy one to use as an example. Let's say you get a panic attack every day, frequency. That's how often it happens. And it lasts 10 minutes. That's the duration, how long it lasts. And the intensity, out of 1 to 10, 1 being mild and 10 being the worst, it feels about a 7 every time. And so, and that's intensity, right? How strong it feels. And so when you start tracking it, then you actually notice that what you're doing, the tools you're using, the healing work that you're doing is actually working. So if going from every day to every other day, that's progress. Even though it might still be intense, it might still be a 7 out of 10, even though it might still last 10 minutes, the fact that it's not happening every day is progress. So let's just say it is happening every day, but it's only lasting 2 minutes rather than 10 minutes. That's still progress, even though it happens every day and it still might feel a 7 out of 10. Let's say it's happening every day and it's 10 minutes long, but it feels like a 2 out of 10 instead of a 7 out of 10. That's progress. Those 3 points of measure, frequency, duration, intensity, are all going to help you to know that whatever tool that you're using is actually working, even though you're still going through it. And that's a normal part of any true transformation. A comparable example is when you're trying to get fit. It often helps to take before and after photos because the shape of your body might not really change even though you're losing weight and losing fat or getting more in shape. But then when you take the before and after photos, you actually have a visible point of measure to see the progress. Even though every day you're working out and changing the way you're eating, you're not seeing it every day, but you're putting the work into it every day. Same with your mental health tools. And you know, in my playlist, the Mental Health Toolbox playlist, I have a plethora of tools that you can use to see if they're working for you, and then use this measure of frequency, duration, intensity to help you know if that tool is right for you. I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. Go ahead and check out the other videos in this Mental Health Toolbox playlist, and I will catch you in the next video. May peace be with you.